Well, we posted every Friday. See them corn emojis, then you know a nigga wild. Jaded Gemini till the day I die. And I'ma talk my shit, but I don't play both sides.
A little bit ago about a few teens who just, I'm trying to think of a good way to say this because we're very early in the highlight.
They had suffered a terrible fate in their sleep while they were just supposed to be out at, a little outing in a little Airbnb.
And there was no essay. Bro. There was no, it was very odd. It was a very odd scene.
Definitely. Heck, there was even two people. There was a whole bunch of people
couple.
That didn't make it.
It was 2 men, 2 girls.
I think it was 3 people that didn't make it, and there was 2 people that was in the basement.
Oh yeah, that were asleep the whole time, and slept through the whole thing,
I guess,
and didn't.
That would have really been a house of horrors.
And it was a random attack. And
I don't know about it. Was it a random attack?
So from the surveillance footage, and this is how I remember that we did talk about this before because we looked at the surveillance footage. The surveillance footage is they went to a food truck or something, remember?
Yeah, because they were hungry, but it looked
and they was on the surveillance, and they were beefing with some dude that was stood off in the back a little bit. And
there was just another dude watching them though.
Yes, him.
The dude, no, but they were beefing, tripping with somebody else. The dude that was watching them, he didn't make no type of contact that I remember.
And that was the last time they were seen alive. Was then, and yeah, this gentleman you see in the corner here.
That's what I remember.
He has been arrested.
That looks like that dude on the video.
It
he
does.
Had a baseball hat on.
The little puffer. The little puffer vest.
No,
yep.
That's not what that is. No,
but you know what I'm talking about. The jail puffer?
Yeah, that's a jail puffer.
She looking like, girl, we've been looking for this boy for weeks. Definitely have. Here, let me get the chat on the screen.
Man, look.
Is alongside now, and I know you've been digging into the suspect's background. What can you tell us?
Well, sure, we know that Koberger was actually a graduate student at Washington State University, which is in Pullman, and that's only 20 minutes away from Moscow, where these students were killed. And, before that, he completed his degrees in grad studies at Northampton College in Pennsylvania, as well as DeSales University in Pennsylvania, where he graduated there in 2022, in June of 2022, and he came to Washington State University after that. And we also know that police were searching an apartment that was believed to belong to him earlier today, looking for evidence. And we also know that the murder weapon still hasn't been found, so we don't really know.
Dude, he done did this before. Hey, bro.
Okay, so I don't know if they're gonna mention it. You know what his degree is in?
We looked it up. We were looking at stuff earlier. Isn't it criminal psychology or
criminal
something?
Justice? Yep.
Yeah, bro.
He did it. Lock him up, throw it. He did it. I don't even.
It's crazy that these
people. What?
If that is the dude that was on the video, because
he looks like him. He has the same stature, same build. Yeah.
Yeah, he looked awkward, just like him.
Has the same build. Yeah.
Just like him. But if that is the dude, it's crazy how you did all of that for one, just to be doing this. That's why I'm like, you must have been doing this the whole time on some American Psycho.
Just thinking I'm gonna do this once I graduate.
Right, did all of that just to throw it away. But for 2, also you didn't think about cameras and stuff like that. Or maybe again you just got a little too comfortable because you were in a town that only had a few thousand residents, tens of thousands of residents. Maybe you thought, hey, if I keep going to these little towns, I'm good.
Right. They need to leave them social sciences alone.
Searching today, they were searching his office at Washington State as well, and that is interesting because he is a teacher at Washington State, but he doesn't have any court filings in Washington. He has no court filings. He does have an infraction in Idaho for just a vehicle violation or a traffic violation, but that's about it.
That's all they be having, bro.
Attached to his name at all. So it's really interesting because he doesn't have a criminal background much really at all. And we also know his parents live in Effort, Pennsylvania, which is in Monroe County, where he was arrested on Friday.
You talked about his criminal background, but it seems like there's not much there.
Yeah, that's what she said, girl.
Now he's in another state, and they have to extradite Kohberger back to Idaho where
Girl,
this
you
crime
said it's
took
like
place.
20 miles.
And that can be a
bro.
lengthy
Right.
process, as Bill Thompson
It
was
is.
saying today.
That's the craziest part. They're gonna stop at every county jail on the way sometimes to go pick up and move more people. But he high profile, so I think they might bring him right there, dog. I think they might have like a Ford Explorer to come get him. Like for real.
Take a while because he has to go through these court proceedings, and he can actually waive his extradition, which means he can come back to Idaho willingly. But if he doesn't do that, it's going to be a long legal process.
Today during today's news conference, the Chief Fry said that they received 19,000 tips. I mean, was one of those tips
I don't think it worked like that.
I don't think so.
involved in this?
That's the thing, is we really don't know. They're protecting
What the hell? What
Hey,
y'all talking about?
hey, nah,
Right,
they're
everyone's
coming to
involved.
get him. I don't know.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying. They
know
gonna get
what
his
you're talking about. I mean, I've been extradited. It was in Florida. It was a real easy process. It wasn't no waiving. They said, hey, if they don't come get you in 10 days, we'll think about what to do with you. But they're coming to get you.
The same outcome.
You killed.
They want a person
Bruh.
to be held accountable, and
Bruh.
that requires a court of law to do so.
Nah.
So they're going to have to be patient, and police are still looking for tips, and they ask, if you do know Kohberger, please reach out to them to just give them more information to build their case.
All right, Alexander Duggan, thank you. I know you've been
They said
digging
they
into
need
this,
more
and you
stuff
will
for the
continue to do
case.
so.
Damn.
Thank you. And Ethan Chapin's family released a statement this afternoon thanking the Moscow Police Department for their diligent work. They say in part, "We are relieved this chapter is over because it provides a form of closure. However, it doesn't alter the outcome or..."
You said they
alleviate
asking the
pain."
public for more information?
About him, like personally.
You know it's crazy that them asking for information, they're real willing to take that information, but what we're talking about on the second half of this is why it's like y'all asked for information to try to solve it in the first place, and then they be getting mad whenever like the wrong person gets went for.
Right.
But it's like you summoned everybody to go do all this research, all of these public citizens.
So what happens is, like Daniel said, is you have people that get online and try to connect certain dots.
Or maybe
that
they're just
don't
asking
match.
if you've seen something, and then people just take it too far.
Usually they say if you've seen something, but this lady specifically said if you know him, hit us up because we're trying to build a profile. Like, that's what they asked for.
Gotcha.
But there are some people who take it a step further and try to do the police's job and crack cases and actually interfere with real people that actually... I know, I see it all the time online. People even come in our comments with this. What do they be like? Oh, don't talk about this. You're going to ruin the case. Someone said that on our old Tori and Meg videos in 2020. You guys are going to ruin the case for Meg.
I'm so glad this
Stop
is coming
talking
to an
about
end.
it.
But on another note, when it comes to that, either they say that or they be like, you need to do more research. You didn't even talk about the bloody axe. What's wrong with you? There was an axe. You didn't even talk about the axe.
So somebody saw the Idaho teen case and went on TikTok and made a whole conspiracy that one of the professors on the campus was the perpetrator instead of the gentleman we just saw.
You know what's crazy? The dude that did it was a professor. They were not that far off. That's the scary part about it. They were like right there. That's pretty crazy. They were not in the wrong demographic, bruh.
They just picked the wrong bitch.
Hey, people is... Bruh, it's getting pretty crazy out here, dog.
Well, because the conspiracy it just hit so well, it got millions and millions of views. Because it's
not
TikTok. TikTok, you get millions.
Quickly.
And the professor who was accused of this, once this dude came out, hold on, I'm gonna fact check when this come out. 4 days ago. So she must have got tipped off and was like, hey, bruh, we got him. Because she's suing. She's suing the lady that went on TikTok and got millions of views accusing her of unaliving these kids.
You know it's crazy. That lady did not even get paid that much money from them TikTok videos.
No, she did not. It wasn't worth it.
That was
she
not
thought she
a
was
fair
doing the
trade.
greater good.
Oh my goodness.
Idaho murder mystery. It's been more than
those 4 students were killed in
4.
Still
It
on
was
the loose.
4.
Now, a professor at the school is suing a TikTok user who claims she was responsible. Mola Langi joins us with the latest. Mola, good morning.
Well, good morning, Janae. For weeks, investigators have been combating a lot of misinformation on this case, but they say this claim that this professor is somehow involved in the murder is perhaps the most high profile, as it has been shared online millions of times. A University of Idaho professor is suing a so-called internet sleuth for defamation after the TikTok personality posted a series of
Now
videos
she got the
accusing,
AKA
without any credible
on.
evidence, that the professor
Now
was
she
somehow
making the
tied to the November murders of 4 college students. According to the lawsuit, TikToker Ashley Gillard posted 6 videos claiming Professor
6?
Rebecca Schofield was responsible for the 4 students' deaths. The suit says the videos have
What
been
made
viewed
you so
millions
sure?
of times, stating that Gillard falsely claimed Schofield ordered the execution of the 4 students. Gillard is not backing down and says she looks forward to any upcoming trial. This is the most high-profile example of online speculation that has been denounced by authorities who have urged the public to avoid sharing misinformation or rumors about the case.
What we want to say is we are the official source of information. In anything that comes from other sources,
I see the problem with that.
Speculation.
Right.
The Moscow police still have not named any suspects and have not recovered the murder weapon used in the stabbing.
Oh no,
deaths
so
of
she
the 4
already
students
was about to
during
sue
the
her.
early morning hours of November
That's what I was
13th.
saying. She probably got
According to the
tipped
lawsuit,
off.
Schofield, who chairs the history department at the University of Idaho, had never met any of the 4 murdered students, nor had any of the 4 been in her classes.
Damn.
Despite receiving cease and desist letters from Schofield's legal team, the Texas TikToker has continued posting videos. Schofield's attorney tells ABC News.
What's
The
up
clout, right?
What's
be a
up
hell
with
of a
y'all,
drug.
bro? Because that's what people don't realize.
That
about
clout
this
be a hell of a
media,
drug.
bro.
That
Before
TikTok is too fast.
Before somebody reach out and touch you, somebody's gonna reach out and be like, "Hey, dog,
Be like, shh, stop, chill.
daddy."
She said, "F that. I don't want to chill. I want to keep making videos.
Bro,
I'm going viral.
Sometimes people even offer you money to just stop.
Just stop. Yeah.
Just stop. Here's $20,000.
Come on,
Shut up.
sis.
They said stop.
The statements made about Professor Schofield are false, plain and
You
simple.
couldn't even say allegedly,
This lawsuit
friend.
became necessary to protect
Bro,
Professor
she said
Schofield's safety.
she couldn't even say like I think or I saw
Talking about
on
not
the
Tasha
record.
K.
She said that this lady ordered that.
Yep.
That's bro. Who was your source? Somebody that failed her class?
Yep.
Safety and her reputation. The University of Idaho also weighing in, blasting Gillard's videos, saying,
Morocco.
while this lawsuit is a private matter, U of I does not condone spreading false information and finds
the
this
school
particular
backing her.
allegation to be one of the worst we have seen.
Dang. This is despicable.
Well, again, no
This is
arrests
heinous.
have been made in this case. No suspects identified this morning. The university is on their winter break.
That's
but
why I
police
was
stress
really,
the investigation will continue while classes
concerned
are out.
about that
They
one.
say they have received around 12,000 tips since this investigation
Yeah, bro
began.
was getting caught.
12,000 tips and still such a mystery. Mola, thank you so much. I know you keep following that for us.
So if they had all those tips, and this was 4 days ago, and what we just saw earlier was posted a few hours ago, and they still need more profile information on this guy, it lets you know that they probably caught him like on some miracle stuff.
Bro, he is like that dude from You.
Yeah, he's like that guy from every scary movie that's so scary because no one notices them. They pass on in life. They're quiet. They're polite.
Not a thought behind those eyes.
Not a thought behind those eyes.
Except
Just
for
like
no,
no, seriously, you're right.
it's crazy,
Very
bro.
creepy.
And I was gonna say something along the lines of like, you just can't. Well, I'll say it. You can't just do that to 4 college students, bro, or people in
He
like,
didn't even know them.
dude.
He had no anything, and y'all can look up the details. It was very gruesome what he did. Like, it wasn't like there was no motive. That's why I brought up SA earlier. Like, he didn't assault anybody in that way. He didn't do anything.
I know,
He
but
literally
the way
just
he
went in
about
there,
it was very
did
intimate.
it, and left.
The way he went about it was very intimate.
That's why it's
from
so
what I
weird.
understand about it. Because people have like defensive things going on some, so it's like, bro, you right up on them as
Right,
if you know him.
dancing with him, like what the hell? Is
As
going
if you
on?
know him. Like it's very personal, bro. That's very strange, bro. And seeing that dude hovering over them on that video,
Yeah.
eerie as hell.
Very.
Eerie as hell. Make you just want to watch your back.
Well, you know they're about to be showing this trial all over the place for the 2023.
Dude they're gonna find more stuff on him.
Yes, more people are definitely gonna come forward. Because it
Or get
seems like, I do
bagged.
agree with you, I feel like he's been planning this for a while.
Bro.
And I feel like more people are gonna come forward like, I remember when his weird ass was yeah, bruh. Now it makes sense. Like, I'm telling you, more people are gonna come forward.
I'm already thinking that. Unless,
Yep.
So, was he just studying criminology? Because I thought I
No,
heard
he has
them say
degrees.
that he was working. They're going to check his office at another school. Because
Yes.
that's the only thing. Because I'm like, bird brain, you should never say that somebody ordered something unless you heard the call get made. Like, remember when 6ix9ine was like, I want 20 bands on Chief Keef or whatever he said on the video. We were like, bro, did you just do that?
That man evil. That man got an evil spirit. They probably gonna get him the chair.
But the fact that it was like somebody of that demographic is still a little peculiar.
Before I go, I'm about to scare y'all.
Right track,
I'm about
wrong
to scare
track.
y'all. Don't he look like that dude that the picture of
Put it back up.
it's
Oh,
right
I
there.
see.
Look.
Blow him up.
No, just because it's gonna scare me. Don't he look like the dude that is in everyone's dreams? That picture where oh my god, I'm gonna take it down now. It scared me. Oh my
You look
god.
very sinister of a dude.
No,
bro.
do you know what picture I'm talking about? Where it's like a drawn face, and it's like if you look at the face, there's like a big amount of population of people that have seen that face in their
does.
dreams. He looks like that
That's
face,
why he's
bruh.
getting away with what he's been getting away with for this
He
long.
is
bro.
evil.